Why does multiplying a radical by itself yield the radicand? The square root of a number, a, so the square root of a, is defined as the number that 1 square gives a. When you multiply the square root of a by the square root of a, you are essentially reversing the operation of the square root. Squared and take the square root are inverse operations. The square root of a times the square root of a, which is in parentheses the square root of a all raised to the power of 2, equals to a. So this 2 and the square root cancel each other out. The square root is index 2, and here we have 2, so they cancel each other out. So the square root of a times the square root of a equals a. Square root of 3 times the square root of 3 equals, in parentheses, the square root of 3, all raised to the power of 2, which equals to 3. We said that the radical can also be expressed in the form of an exponent. The square root of 3 can be rewritten as 3 raised to 1/2. This writing is useful because it allows us to easily apply the rules of exponentiation to simplify calculations. So pretty much here we have the square root of 3, and we have rewritten this square root as 3 raised to the power of 1/2, and in parentheses, everything inside the parentheses is raised to the power of 2. So we apply the power property, which is this one here, which is in parentheses we have a raised to the power of m, and outside the parentheses we have the exponent n, and we multiply m by n, so we have a raised to the power of m times n. So here we have 3 raised to the power of 1/2, which is our square root, times 2, which is our external exponent. So we simplify the 2's together. So we simplify this 2 in the denominator with this 2 in the numerator. This is like a fraction, 2 divided by 1. Even if we don't write it, it's like 2 divided by 1. So it's just 2. So this is like in the numerator, and this is in the denominator. So we simplify them and we get 1. 1 over 1 times 1, which equals to 1. So 3 raised to the power of 1 equals to 3. And so this is why the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 equals to 3. So in general, this is why when you multiply the square root of a number times the square root of the same number, so the same radicand, you get the radicand without the square root.